part of having lymphedema that you want to have under control is taking the pneumatic compression treatments with the machine. Yesterday, I actually showed y'all what it looked like when I was taking it. And then again last night when I wasn't in it. I was not going to put it on again. I only put the machine on when I'm taking the treatment. Now, I didn't take the earlier one because, of course, the nurse was in it. She actually wasn't in here the whole time, but she can say that I took 2 hours earlier. It is now 6 o'clock. Now, what held me up so long is one of my legs is bigger than the other leg. I'm going to tell you how I know that without measuring my leg. In order for you to get the proper compression in this machine, you have to. That is not trash over there, by the way. That is the top half of my machine. Now, the stuff that you see in the corner, they're supposed to take it, but I'm going to give them a courtesy, and I'm going to take it. Doesn't matter to me. There are 3 settings on this machine. I am at the third one, the highest on the right, but on the left, I am at the second. Why? Because I tried for like 20 minutes. And I'm going to turn the camera off now. Okay. I'm going to turn it off. I tried for 20 minutes to get the left leg into the highest setting, and I could not. Now, my doctors know that the left leg is the worst leg. It is the leg that I have pain in all the time. My foot, it hurts. So I want to save this video today and show it to my doctor. The reason why is because someone asked me, is there medicine for lymphedema? Let me explain to you how this works. And I'm going to try to explain it from what has happened to me so that you all can understand this process. They can give you a water pill. I have been on it. It is hydrochlorothiazide. Now, the problem with taking a water pill when you don't have high blood pressure is that it causes your blood pressure to what is called tank. If you know anything about the word tank, it means to go low. Therefore, actually, my blood pressure now tanks on its own without hydrochlorothiazide. Why? Because they had me taking it to relieve the swelling in my body for lymphedema. So the doctor who I see, she didn't think that that was a good idea. Because hydrochlorothiazide is not for swelling. It's used to treat people who have high blood pressure. I don't have high blood pressure. Most of the time, my blood pressure is between 93 and 99, or 93 and 95, because of taking hydrochlorothiazide when that was not the issue. So now that I'm off of it, my blood pressure still tanks. And it's been 3 years. The only time it really shoots up is when I come into a facility and they're feeding me contrary to what I eat when I'm home. Now, I take my blood pressure when I'm home, so I know that my blood pressure daily, I just woke up. My blood pressure would have been between 93 or 99. That's the top number. The bottom number is always lower, between 50 and 70, okay? Now, when I come into a facility, they're always feeding me things that I don't eat at home. So it makes my blood pressure shoot up like it did when I just was in the hospital over there at Penn. One day my blood pressure shot up to 145. It wasn't stress. It's because all of that hospital food, is healthy. There's nothing wrong with hospital food except for the fact that I don't eat stuff like that at home. I don't eat lunch meat, sausage, anything that has a case on it. I don't eat it at my house. As a matter of fact, they sent me a sausage yesterday. It was on my plate. I could have been greedy and ate it. No, I didn't eat it. I sent it back downstairs. Because when they came here and they asked me, I already told them. So it doesn't matter if it's on my plate. It was cake on my plate yesterday. Now, I don't eat cake at home. I don't. I ate that cake yesterday because I was greedy and I wanted to. But listen, when I leave here, I'm going right back to Whole Foods with that kale salad. I miss eating kale salad too, because I used to eat kale salad every single day. I like kale. Listen, I will eat kale raw. I cook kale for people because the people who I cook for, like my mom and stuff, my mom don't like kale raw. She don't like kale in a smoothie either. So if I'm cooking kale, it's because the people that I cook for, they don't like kale. They don't like it raw. Spinach, I like spinach raw. People that I cook for, they don't. How that happens is, if I have to cook for people and they don't eat it the way that I eat it, I'll oblige them. I'll go right in Whole Foods and they got a nice salad bar. They have kale raw, spinach raw. All y'all that have high blood pressure, y'all need to get y'all some of that garlic. Stop taking that hydrochloride with that Lasix in it. Because what that does is hydrochloride will begin to eventually your kidneys and cause kidney failure. I didn't stay on it long enough, but there is a connection between high blood pressure, diabetes, and kidney failure. Most people that have high blood pressure, they have kidney failure, and they are diabetic. They have high blood pressure, and they have diabetes. Yes, I have a family member who is around my age. I'm about to be 52, just a little bit older. The point is the connection is there. I actually went back and I looked it up to make sure that I wasn't making the connection that I saw, but I actually looked it up because of this family member. He had high blood pressure. I'm not sure about the diabetes with him, but I know right now he's on dialysis. That made me want to hurry up and get off of hydrochloride. Now, he's been taking dialysis for quite some time. I just told you he's around the same age as I am. I'm 52. He could be 55. We're not that far apart. We're born in the same generation. So, see, when you see your family members and they are taking these medications, they are taking high blood pressure. Sometimes they're diabetic, and then sometimes that leads to kidney failure. It did in my family. I have another family member. She now is stage 4 kidney failure. I am 51. She's not even 50. If you begin to watch these things in your family, it can stop you. It can. It doesn't have to stop you from going down the same road. Nobody can tell me. I have 2 cousins, 2, that both have kidney failure. I do not. Why I don't? I drink water. I don't drink soda. People always talking about you can get soda in diet. I am glad that y'all believe that. All them chemicals that are in that soda, y'all should consume that. The only time I really drink soda is when I'm sick and I'm in the hospital and the doctor's going to give it to me. I don't want to drink ginger ale when I'm sick. I want to go get a fresh piece of ginger. There is very little ginger in ginger ale. Read the side of the can if you don't believe me. But I also had an uncle who's taking dialysis. Now, the issue that he is my aunt's biological brother. He's not my mom because they don't have the same father. So for my cousin, he is directly related to his issue with his kidneys. I pay attention to stuff like that. See, because now there is my cousin's uncle who takes dialysis, my cousin takes dialysis, and his sister has stage 4 kidney failure. Sometimes when you go to the doctor, they ask you to fill out a paper. I used to work in the doctor's office. The doctor asks you, what conditions affect your family? You are predisposed to it. If you say high blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol, it's not that you will get them. I am telling you, as somebody that had 2 generations of that in my family, that I don't have high blood pressure. For as much salt as I ate in my life, I have eaten enough salt in my life. If I don't ever eat salt again, it would be okay. I'm not lying to you about it. I am telling you the truth. My grandmother on my mom's side and my mom, they both took high blood pressure medication. I ain't never well, I took the medication, but not for high blood pressure. So I did take it, but it was for swelling, not because my blood pressure is high. No. Once you know that, once you know that your blood pressure, there's a difference between high blood pressure and hypertension. They are not the same thing. I keep hearing, no, they're not. Hypertension means that your blood pressure goes up because you are stressed out. High blood pressure means that your diet is jacked up. It means that you eat a lot of salty products. Listen, I like a good chip. Yes, I do. I like salty, sour, and bitter. Sometimes when I walk in Whole Foods, I have to control myself. There is nothing in Whole Foods chip aisle that I don't eat on both sides. From the tortilla chips all the way down to the kale chips. Now I don't like those seaweed chips because they taste kind of like the bottom of the sea, and it smells like that too. But the other seaweed chips I like. There is nothing in the chip aisle except that I don't. So it takes a lot of self-control for me not to grab a couple of bags of chips. They make this chip that's like Pringle, and see, my mouth is watering now. That's not funny. I haven't had Whole Foods in a while. Yes, I have had potato chips. Listen, Lay's and any of those other chips, those Doritos. Listen, once you start get accustomed to eating healthy chips like I have, I'll go back every now and eat Pringles. It's over salted now, but I'll still eat it though. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to eat some Pringles right now. But no, eventually at some point, I'm going to be able to eat some Pringles and some Doritos. Now, I'm going to eat them in moderation. But better, let me speak to the people in the chat. Zaylox. Well, see, here's the whole thing, right, Jake Smith? I am only telling you what a doctor said to me. So if you're saying that high blood pressure, hypertension are the same, here's the whole thing. I am not up to debate it. What I am telling you is, I actually know somebody that used to take 9 different medications for hypertension, and they didn't eat salt, and they developed hypertension, not high blood pressure, later. I'm not debating anything with you. I am telling you that I used to work in a doctor's office right here in Philadelphia. So if what I said was wrong, listen, I'm not saying that they're not treated the same way. That's not what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Sometimes people get lost in the information. I am telling you that hypertension, listen to what I'm telling you. Hypertension, it is caused by stress, where high blood pressure is caused by bad diet. If you're saying they're the same thing, maybe they are. But I am just telling you that I know somebody that used to take non-high blood hypertension, whatever you want to call it, medication, and that's dangerous to your kidneys and your liver. Your liver is supposed to be used to filter out the toxins in your body. People take that for a joke. Your kidneys are very important. When you're talking about taking medication that can cause you to be on a dialysis machine, believe me when I tell you, you don't want that. You don't want that. I have a cousin who every now and then he has to go to the hospital. Why? Because he drank. When you get to be on a dialysis machine where you have to either take the treatment at home or go to the place, you can't be sitting around here like I do, just free willy nilly drinking what you want. You're restricted. It's a lot that goes with it. And if I'm not mistaken, I can drink like a gallon of water. I mean, I ain't supposed to because I am restricted with the flu. But if I drink it, I won't necessarily swallow. But if my cousin drink it, he'll be in the hospital, and he has, along with kidney dialysis. It is. I've been watching him do this now for maybe 6, 7 years, could be longer. All at the same time, he maintained the job. His boss is the one that came to him and told him to pay attention. My cousin's boss, he didn't go to his boss. His boss knew that taking those dialysis treatments was rough. Then to try to come to work, my cousin's boss had compassion for him. He said, listen, why don't you retire? Why would my cousin's boss come to him and say that? He had been working for the city since he was a teenager. He is retired now. Those treatments are rough. He would take those treatments and go to work. He's retired now. Sometimes God will use other people around you who see your struggle. I don't know if my cousin's boss believes in God. I just know he approached my cousin. We talked about it. He was going to hang in there until he was 62. But his boss approached him and said, hey man, it's time to sit down. You've done the time. Reap the benefits while you are alive and able to do so. My cousin filed the paperwork and he retired. He is only in his 50s. Only in his 50s. I am 52. I will be 52. He's close to 60, but he ain't 60 yet. So now he gets to retire. Well, he has retired. It's been about 2 or 3 years now. So, sometimes you won't make it, you won't be able to hang until 62, 3, 4, or 5. If an illness hits you, got to give some space to that. So I have given y'all 20 minutes. Okay, well, Jake, I know somebody that took more you're going back and forth with me about something that I've experienced, and I don't do that because I actually know somebody right here, right now, that took more medication for their blood pressure than my cousin who takes dialysis. So I'm not debating with you at all. What I am simply telling you is stress can make your blood pressure go up. It can. My cousin takes dialysis 3 days a week. He never took no 9 different types of medicine. Like you're having a whole conversation with me, and I told you that I used to work in a doctor's office, and I went to school for medical technology. It's not debatable. I finished Thompson. But I'm getting ready to end this live because the thing I don't do is go back and forth with people when I'm trying to have a positive moment.